Hey guys, it's Carter with the Magic Zone, and today we have two Kamigawa Neon Dynasty packs and two Infinity draft boosters. I heard these are very, very good in tournaments.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Totally not anything stupid in there. And these are also very good packs in general. So I think let's do one of these first. Automated Artificer. Don't ask. Tap it. When you tap it, adds mana. Basically. Moonsnare Prototype. Tap an untapped artifact or creature you control. And one of its effects for 4 of any lands and 1 blue land. Discard Moonsnare Prototype. The owner of the target non-land permanent puts it on the top or bottom of their library. Ancestral Katana. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you may pay 1 mana. When you do, attack Ancestral Katana to it. Attach. Equipped creature gets +2 attack, +1 defense. Equip 3 of any mana. Ambitious Assault. It's an instant. Creature you control gets +2 attack +0 defense until the end of turn. If you control a modified creature, draw a card. Lethal Exploit. Target creature gets -2 attack, -2 defense until end of turn. It gets an additional -1 attack, -1 defense until end of turn for each modified creature you control as you cast a spell. Not a bad card. That could actually screw some people over. Favor of Jukai. Don't mind that. As long as an enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +3 attack, +3 defense, and has reach. Or you can channel, which you need 1 of any mana and a green mana. Will land, but like, discard Favor of Jukai. Target creature gets +3 attack, +3 defense, and gains reach until end of turn. That is also pretty good. Oh, wow. Another Lethal Exploit. You're joking. Alright. That cannot be another duplicate. Alright, yeah, no, Saga. The Modern Age. First and second tier, draw a card, then discard a card. And exile this Saga, then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control for the 3rd tier. It's not the worst. Toashia Guidebot. Probably butchered that. When Toshia Guidebot enters battlefield, put a +1 attack +1 defense counter on target creature you control. If you want to spend 4 mana and tap it, draw a card. This ability costs 1 less mana to activate for each modified creature you control. When you are young, it's an instant. Up to 2 target creatures each get +2 attack, +2 defense until end of turn. If you control an artifact and an enchantment, those creatures also gain lifelink until end of turn. I might actually put that on one of my decks. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce the first part of its name, so I'm not even going to try. Sentinel. Defender. When Sentinel enters the battlefield, target player mills 3 cards. Or, for 3 mana, put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. That is good if you know your opponent has stuff to take cards out of the graveyard. March of Wretched Sorrow. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may exile any number of black cards from your hand. This spell costs 2 mana less to cast for each card exiled this way. Ooh, okay. Got a nice little brilliant restoration. Return all artifacts and enchantment cards from your graveyard to your battle. Ooh, that's not bad for my deck. One of my commander decks is a blue-white, which I could actually really use this. Windscared Crag, whatever it is. Windscared Crag enters the battlefield tapped. When Windscared Crag enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, what the? How did I miss this? This can be used for a double face card. That's good because I did buy Secret Lair Transformer cards today. So I needed that. But yep, that was a pretty good first pack. Not gonna complain. 1 pack in. Feeling good. Also, I got the Smeargle map. I love it. I love the way he looks. Everything. It's just so cool. But moving on, let's open an Infinity pack. I do have an entire booster box of this. So the 2 of these came out of that booster box. Unlawful entry. Target creature gets +1 attack +0 defense and gains flying until end of turn. Whenever you put an art sticker on a creature, you may return unlawful entry from your graveyard to your hand. Surprisingly good at this set. Blankbird gets the worm. I opened 1 of these and I got this card and this card already. But whenever this creature enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. You gain X life, where X is the number of unique vowels on that card. These cards are just, some of them are just weird, bro. Xenosquirrels. Xenosquirrels enter the battlefield with 2+1 +1 attack, +1 defense counters on it. After you roll a die, you may remove a +1 attack, +1 defense counter from Xenosquirrels. If you do, increase or decrease the result by 1. Common attraction. Search your library for basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle, open an attraction. Aardwolf's Adventure. Creatures you control get +2 attack, +0 defense, and gain Alpha Strike until end of turn. Ticket Tormented. Whenever this card enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. Then you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. So I guess that means a sticker for tickets. Commander tax not included. Whatever. When Man, what is happening today? Enters the battlefield, opens an attraction. Yeah, whatever. And then there's another thing at the bottom that I'm not gonna read. Park reentry. Return up to 2 target creature cards that each have a hat and or mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your battlefield. Wow, that is a surprisingly good card coming out of this. Ambassador, Bleeper Door, the Blorp, Bloop, Boop. Whenever Ambassador enters the battlefield, you get 3 tickets. Then you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Knife and Death Sorcery. 1 at a time, throw 10 cards you own from outside the game onto the playing area from a distance of at least 3 feet, about 1 meter. For each of those cards, Knife and Death deal 1 damage to each creature or planeswalker you don't control. That card is touching, you gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. Boom! Nice forest card. Boom! Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Foam Weapon Kiosk. Visit, put a +1 attack, +1 defense counter on target creature you control. That creature gains vigilance until end of turn. Oh, whoops. Concession stands. Visit, create a food token. Aerial Elephant. When Aerial Elephant enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. Then you may put, yeah, we already know that's food token artifact. The back. These are the stickers. Seriously, can you pop those out? Look at that. Looks like you can see those little creases. I think you can just you can do that with these things also. What is this set, bro? So I can pop them out. I need to take a break from it. So we will open another Kamigawa Neon Destiny. I have a bunch more packs of these, so I probably didn't see that. I probably will be opening more of them. Ooh, just look at that blue magic symbol, though. Like, look at how sick that magic symbol is. Ninja's Kunai. Equipped creature has 1 mana, turn tapped, sacrifice Ninja's Kunai, deals 3 damage to any target. Iron Apprentice. Iron Apprentice enters the battlefield with a +1 counter on it. Golden Tail. Disciple. Lifelink. That's all it has. Kami's Flare. Kami's Flare deals 3 damage to a target creature or planeswalker. Kami's Flare also deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller if you control a modified creature. Crawling Torment. Dang! Look at that card. That artwork is sick. Wow. It's like that girl from The Ring. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets -1 attack, -1 defense, and can't block. Look at that artwork, though. Geothermal Kami. When Geothermal Kami enters the battlefield, you may return enchantment you control to its owner's hand. If you do, you gain 3 life. Futurist Sentinel. Crew 3. Tap any number of creatures you control with a total power 3 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. Alright. Twisted Embrace. Enchant artifact or creature you control. When Twisted Embrace enters the battlefield, destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1 token. Guardians of Oburo. Defender modified creature you control can attack as though they didn't have Defender. The Fall of Lord Kunda. You can read it if you want to, just like pause the video or something, because I don't feel like writing all 3 tiers. Hiyako Yamazaki, the General. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast target artifact from your graveyard this turn. Cutest on Octopus. Whenever this card is or equipped, creature deals combat damage to. I'm sorry for just messing that up. Secluded Courtyard. As Secluded Courtyard enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. March of Bergeren, life. Has an additional cost to cast a spell. You may exile any number of green card from your hand. This spell costs 2 mana less to cast for each card that is exiled away. And just a land. Swiftwater Cliffs. the token. That's pretty nice artwork. Okay. This is the last pack that we have on this video right now. Do we open it? Or do we just end it on a good note and not open this? I'm gonna open it, I guess. I put this one out of the first pack I opened. Blubberfish. An opponent tells you a statement about themselves and secretly notes whether it's true or false. You guess which it is. If you guess correctly, Blubberfish gets +2 attack, +0 defense, and can't be blocked this turn. Goblin Smacked. Enchant non-land permanent. As Goblin Smacked enters the battlefield, choose a person outside the game. As long as you can see the chosen person from your seat, enchanted permanent can't be attacked or blocked, and its activated ability can't be activated. Scared Stiff. Scared Stiff has menace. As long as you control a stickered permanent. Boing. Boing. Oh. Yeah. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Then roll a 6-sided die. If the result is 3 or less, scry number of cards equal to the result. Pedon Zookeeper. For each one Pedon Zookeeper enters the battlefield, open an attraction. We Champion. Whenever you place a sticker, We Champion gets +1 attack, +1 defense until end of turn. If it's an art sticker instead, put a +1 counter on We Champion. Circuit's Act. Roll 3 6-sided dice for each different result. Create a 1/1 white clown robot artifact token. Done for the day. At the beginning of your end step, if you control an employee, a performer, or a robot, you may get a ticket or creature or create a treasure token. If you control all 3, you may put down a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Scarepire. When Scarepire enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. Then you may put a sticker on a creature in your graveyard. Birth Thrasher, whatever it is. Death Touch. Ooh. Death Touch is such a good ability. Whenever another creature that has a hat enters the battlefield under your control, or a hat sticker is put on a creature you control, each opponent loses 1 life. I'm not even joking. Why is that actually good? Spelling Bee. Flying Death Touch again? Whenever Spelling Bee deals combat damage to a player, that player looks at the top card of your library and chooses a word on that card. You spell that word. If you spell correctly, draw a card, otherwise scry one. I am not good at spelling, so that wouldn't be terrible for me. Oh, ooh. Drop tower. Look at that sloth. Clown robot. Oh, wait, one more. And some more stickers. Ooh, a head sticker. Alright. Well, we have gotten 1 Infinity, 2 Infinity, 2 Infinity packs, 1 and 2 Kamigawa Neon Destiny. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you on in the next one if you want. Otherwise, you can just leave me here and never come back. And yeah, you'd miss everything else that I have planned. I don't know what's going to be next at all. So, have a good day or night. Good night if you're watching this at night. Good morning if you just woke up and watched this. And have a good day or night.